So in this problem, there's a rocket that takes off from the ground. There's the ground. The rocket takes off from the ground. At a certain point, it's up here in the air. That's my bad drawing of a rocket. Right? And a bolt falls off. Now, at the moment that the bolt falls off of the rocket, it has a certain velocity, v0, and a certain height, y0. Let's call y equal to 0 on the ground. Now, after its v0 is upward, so after it leaves the rocket, it's going to go up and then back down. But we can take all that into account with the mathematics of the equation, because what we're going to do is y equals y0 plus v0t plus 1/2 gt squared. And we're looking for the acceleration of the rocket, and that's all going to go into here. So this is the equation for the bolt. Now, in order to answer the question, we need to figure out what y0 and v0 are. So y0 and v0 are controlled by the motion of the rocket. y0 is the height of the rocket when the bolt fell off, and v0 is the speed of the rocket when the bolt fell off. So they tell you that there's a certain time from when the rocket took off until it reached this height. I call that t number 1. And then there's another amount of time from when the bolt fell off until it gets all the way back to the ground. I call that t number 2. And they gave you both of those numbers in the problem. You know both of these. So this is what's happening with the bolt. What's happening with the rocket is things like v equals v0 plus at, and y is equal to y0 plus v0t plus 1/2 at squared, right? So if we're thinking about the rocket only, for the rocket, down here at the beginning, we had y0 equal to 0 and v0 equal to 0 for the rocket. So we can say this guy is equal to 0, and that the velocity when the bolt fell off is going to be equal to a t number 1. Make sense? Now this velocity is going to be the initial velocity of the bolt. Now, this right here, this y, is going to become the initial height of the bolt, right? As far as the rocket is concerned, we have y0 equal to 0 and v0 equal to 0. So the y at t1 is 1/2 a t1 squared. This y is going to become this y0. And so then when we rewrite that equation with those things in there, we get y equals 1/2 a t1 squared plus a t1 t plus 1/2 g t squared. Now, at t equal to t2, that's this place down here, y is going to be equal to 0. So that gives us 0 equals 1/2 a t1 squared plus a t1 t2 plus 1/2 g t2 squared. Now that looks like a complicated equation, but it's not really, because you know what t1 equals. That's in the problem. You know what t2 equals. That was given to you in the problem. And you know that g is equal to minus 9.8. So when you plug those things in here, all you have left is a, and then you can easily calculate it.